Okay, so I'm going to take you through a little workout using just the resistance band for shoulder stabilization work. This actually came about, and I decided to do the video because of two clients I had this morning, different classes, and I just realized so many people could do with just adding a little bit of the shoulder stabilization work to their day if possible. I know time is limited, but this is 3 quick exercises. Don't be fooled. The one exercise looks like 4 exercise, like I'm doing 4, but it's actually 3. It's part of the same one. And yeah, 3 easy exercises. It's about consistency and just keeping at it, putting in the work. With that being said, if you're having pain anywhere, shoulder, go see the doctor. The doctor will advise you whether you need x-rays, whether you need to see the physiotherapist. So don't self-diagnose. If you've been to see the physio and the doctor and they give you the thumbs up, then we can start doing the work. We can come to the Pilates studio, especially one that's focused on rehabilitation and taking it easy, slow, and building up those stabilizers that support your body. And yeah, that's when we can do the work. So again, don't self-diagnose. But if you got the thumbs up from the doctor and from the physio, and it's very likely that the physio will have possibly given you the same exercises, try and do them. And if you are terrible at doing the exercises at home, like I am, I exercise in studio because I think it's so difficult for us to prioritize that at home. There's a million other things for us to do. So if you can, then join a class. But otherwise, try and carve out a couple of minutes before bed and just do these shoulder stabilizers. So I often see a lot of shoulder issues just due to poor posture, which is very common nowadays just because of our lifestyle, sitting, being on phones and all of that. So these exercises really target that. They target strengthening those muscles and stabilizing the shoulder. Before we even get started, let's check in with our posture. So you want your feet about hip distance apart. You want your toes parallel, and you want to soften the knees. I see a lot of cases where people hyperextend. I don't want to say everyone. I was going to say a lot of women hyperextend into their knees, I find personally in my practice. So hyperextending is feeling like you are sending your kneecap behind you. If that is what you are feeling, soften your knees. Good. Just not a bend, just a soften. Right. Engage your core. You want about a 30% engagement of your core. Feel like you've got a little elevator going from your lower abdomen up towards your belly button, and you should even feel your back muscles engage when you engage your core like that. So floating up. Don't think about pulling your core in or pushing. Think about that elevator floating up like you're zipping up a pair of jeans. That's your core engaged. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Float your head towards the ceiling. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Your elbows are going to stay in for this. This exercise is called dumb waiter. Personally, I do not like that name for the exercise, so we are going to rename it waiter. Your shoulders are down, your elbows are in, palms are facing up, and you're just going to pull that band. So you can decide on the resistance you want. The more narrow your grip, the more intense it's going to be. So if you feel like that's just a little bit too much to start with, let some slack onto that band. What's important here is that your elbow doesn't come away from the side of your body. So none of this. I see this a lot. We're so busy concentrating on the band going out, we want to get those arms involved. So no, you keep the elbows next to your side. Feel yourself pressing in. Good. And then we're just working the arms and the shoulders. And you're going to do about 6 of those. Good. Exercise number 2. Change your position, palms facing down, and we're just going to lift and lower to shoulder height. Again, keeping that core engaged, keeping that head floating up. Good. Nice. And then we're going to pause, and you're going to do 6 pulses. You're taking the band out for 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't forget to breathe. 2, 1, and bring the band down. Lovely. Next, the band's going behind your back. Palms are facing behind you. Slide those shoulder blades down. Reach those fingers towards the floor. Engage the core. And you're going to pulse out for 6, 5, 4. Keep your wrist straight as well. 2, 1. And that's it. Quick and easy. Aim for 3 sets of those. Start with 6. Build to 8. Try for 10 eventually. So let's say first week, let's just do 6 of each of those 3 exercises, 3 sets. Put the band away and return to it. If you can do it every night, otherwise aim for 3 times a week. But yeah, stay consistent. It's that consistency that pays off. So even if you need to return to the video and watch it and feel like someone's there with you, I'm happy for you to do that. That's obviously great. But yeah, enjoy, and hopefully those shoulders start to feel nice and strong.